The final batch of community-made shard cards are here, and as always, we have some questionable cards. Hey guys, Nightfall here, and if you've been following this series on my channel of the FragPunk Community Made cards, you'll know that some of your fellow FragPunk players out there have a favorite flavor of crayon. Well, some of these in the final batch of cards are no exception, but there are a couple good cards. So let's just go ahead and get into these and explain what they do and which ones are good and which ones are not. The very first of the final 10 cards is called Bullet Stasis, and it would have a player press the Z key to activate bullet stasis, which would then freeze all fired bullets midair, and then you would press Z again to release them, and then it says it would have auto aim and damage bonuses. Are you fucking stupid? This one likes the grape flavored crowns for sure. Why the fuck would frozen bullets then just suddenly have auto aim? Not to mention, I'm completely against cards having keybinds on them because, you know, if you guys weren't aware, the game is out on console and controller players exist. You see these two controllers right here? Somebody show me where the Z keys on either of them. I'll wait. It's like, no, I won't, because you're a fucking moron. Stop submitting card ideas with keybind. You don't see me putting a fucking card out there that says, oh, if you just press right on your D-pad, it'll suck you off. No. But that aside, the auto aim is an atrocious idea by itself. Remove the keybind, remove the auto aim, and we might have a halfway decent card here. Next card is called Hugstickle, and it would deploy a giant teddy bear that can block entry. I just don't even have a comment on it. No words.
Hey, that's all a toy is. Hey, stop it! Put me down, you idiot! No!
Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments, but I'm just gonna kind of skip this one. Next card is a healing frog, and it would give you a frog friend that heals you over time, and that's it. Like, brother, we have dogs, hogs, bats, and now you want a fucking frog to hop around and ribbit and give you away? Enough of these pets. This isn't Animal Crossing. We aren't assembling a petting zoo. The only fucking thing following anybody around should be Chomper. The next card is called Phase Teleportation, and you can already see the issue I'm gonna have with this card. Yep, it's just Zephyr's ability. Why are you taking my main character's ability and just giving it to anybody? We shouldn't have cards that just give away abilities to everyone. The healing ones are already kind of annoying because it's taking away from Pathogen, but I guess it wouldn't be a huge deal because one of 200 cards, you'll hardly ever see it, so I guess sure. If it comes to the game, I'm not gonna throw a hissy fit. The real issue here is that it has a fucking keybind on it. I'm actually gonna find all of these fucking people and friend them in game and throw their rank. They're gonna go from diamond to silver in fucking 2.6 seconds. Next card is called Surprise, as in surprise, the game's shutting down. No, it's not. I'm just kidding. But this card would make it so that after the converter is installed, or if you're speaking normal terms here, planted, that it makes 2 more fake converters appear that can be disarmed without any points, meaning the round would still continue. I like the idea, could be a fun card to have. Might be the first one here that's good as is, and I would actually vote for it. The next card is called Wrath of Gods, and if the enemy team stands on an elevated surface for too long, the person gets shot with a lightning bolt from Zeus, doing 100 damage, which furthers my stance that Kismet's little bomb shouldn't do 100 damage because last time I checked, Zeus is more powerful than Kismet, but maybe she's just built different. I don't know. What we do need is a card that just automatically kills someone if they're ADS for more than 5 seconds at a time. Looking at you, Hollow Point mains. Get off your fucking sniper. The next card is called Speedrun, where the team who first reaches the enemy's spawn point wins the round, so kind of like Capture the Flag, except there's no bringing it back, you just get there. Imagine this card paired with Bounce Mushrooms and a Zephyr or a Kismet or a Corona. You could easily take that spawn point. I think if you brought this card to the game, that card would also have to remove all abilities for the round as well, but that's just my opinion. The next card is Don't Forget to Blink, which actually reminds me of something I saw the other day. And before I explain what this card does and why I hate this card, let me run you through that. If you're listening to this, it's time for you to manually breathe, and you can thank me later. But anyway, this card will force your Lancer to blink every 5 seconds, which I assume would just make your screen go black for a moment, which is annoying as shit. And I could see more timing issues and rage moments happening because of this card. So for player sanity, do not vote this card into the game. The next card is called Lottery Odds, and it would spawn a slot machine in your spawn point in ranked and an extra one in unranked. God knows we need more gacha systems and lottery things in the actual game because having it on the menus wasn't enough. Though I don't hate it, and it could be a good card at the right price. But moving on to the final card called the Best Strategy is to Run. What a mouthful. But this card would turn your own spawn point into an extraction zone, and you'd be able to evacuate with your guns for weapon upgrades, plus 25 for the next round. I assume the plus 25 would be health, but I do not like this card. The amount of rounds that could be won where my teammates would just dip out instead to save their shit so they get extra bonuses, extra health, and then be the very first ones to die the next round would be insane. So many 2v3s that could be won, just not even attempted now because of this card. There's like 3 out of these 10 cards in total that I'd actually vote for, and it's damn sure not this one. But let me know which cards you'd vote to bring into the game, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on when the final voting begins, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.